Sorry, my lip dance, the video cut off. So she becomes more emboldened and strong enough to talk about the to take down her the criminal, basically, because he's a criminal, the criminal that assaulted her. And I'm not gonna put his picture here because even though this is a show and he's a character and things like that, I don't mess with him. Okay, he played too much of an evil guy. Okay, I will say the guy that plays the villain in the show, he really plays the F out of his role. Okay, he really made you hate him, like, for real. Like, it's like your blood boils when you watch the show. Like, the things that Nandini, this girl went through, and just how, like, the family was just, and also, oh my god, there's so many factors to this. I need y'all to watch this show. It's called Dil Se Diya Vachan. I'm gonna put it in the bio, in the description box, so that y'all guys can get the information on these shows and things like that. So I love my good sis Nandini. I'm so happy. Like, I will say this though, that pisses me off. So towards like the ending of the show, and I've actually found out not so recently that the reason why they canceled the show is because the woman that played the mother-in-law apparently didn't want to continue the show and things like that. She wanted to leave the show. So they were like, oh, because she's one of the main characters of the show, she's one of, like, the, I don't know, like the vessel or the heart, whatever, of the show, so we can't continue the show. And I'm just like, first of all, the people who are the vessel or the heart or the soul of the show is Nandini, right here, Nandini and Prem. Okay? Stop playing with me. I'm so mad they canceled the show, because it's just like, I did not watch the show for the mother-in-law. I watched the show for Nandini and her story. So it's like, the fact that y'all actually canceled the show because the mother, Prem's mother, left, the woman that played Prem's mother left the show, is real. That actually upset me when I found that out. I'm so mad. I'm so mad they did that. But love the show. Great show. Makes your blood boil, but great show. I'm not putting Kabul here as my top anything. This is more so of an honorable mention. Kabul here had so much potential. It's like, this show had so much potential. I hate that the direction it went through. And I'm not gonna explain it here because it's a lot. Maybe you need to watch it yourselves. But especially like in this particular, I think, what was it, like Kabul has season 2, or is it still season 1 with Sanam? And okay, so this is Sanam, and this is Seher, and this is Sanam's husband, and this ends up being, and this guy right here ends up being Seher's Boothang, because they didn't get married, because I don't want to spoil it. And this is the villain, her, Bilorani. Oh, Tanveer. Kabul had, they dragged it out. It was a lot of dragging. And I felt like it didn't have to be that way. It came to a point where the actor, the guy that played Ahil, had to leave the show, because it was just like, y'all are dragging this like storyline out when it doesn't even have to be like this. Like, wrap it up. You know what I mean? And I felt like they kept on trying to revise the show and redo it and bring new scripts, bring new people, while keeping the same girl. I believe her name is Subri. Excuse me if I'm mistaken or mispronouncing her name. But I get it. Yeah, she is the heart of the show, but it's like, even her, she couldn't even save the show, honestly, because they kept, the storyline kept getting like convoluted and started getting a little, and it was good at a certain point. That's the thing too, especially when they started introducing Seher, the twin sister. It was getting good. And if y'all don't know, basically she also played the mom as well. So even though they're twins in the show, she also played the twins' mom in the beginning of the show. So there's that. Yeah, Kubule had potential. Kubule had potential, but they dragged it out. They dragged it out. They dragged out the storyline. It was good at certain points. Sehed kept me entertained. But, yeah, this is an honorable mention, so I'm not even going to try to go into it. Yahame Gada Kili. Yes, I love this show. Stop playing with Abha. This is Abha, okay? I love her. First of all, I love her name. I like the name Abha. It just sounds so like off the tongue, like Abha. So, Yahame Gada Kili. That is the thing. Oh, that's the thing too. These Indian shows used to have some good theme songs. Like even Kabul Hai, like Kabul Hai, like love it. Abha, and she's such a rare beauty. This actress is like she's a different kind of beauty. You know, if you look at her. So, you know, in this show, like this girl, Abha, and her husband, I don't have her husband's picture here right now, but Karan, their two fathers have like a old rivalry that stemmed from like their fathers, and then it ends up becoming a conflict, and then she ends up getting married to her father's enemy's son, and then y'all just have to watch it to understand where I'm coming from. I love the show. The show is so cute. I will say there was a moment where the show got a little bit, because it's like once shows start putting in freaking ghosts and stuff with the supernatural, that's when it starts to like kind of get me a little bit like like it's just okay, like yo, okay. But other than that, this was a good show. This was a good show. I really, really loved it. I recommend y'all watch it. And when I sighed, this is a sad disappointment. Let me tell y'all something right now. Kumkum Bhagya had so much potential. Let me tell y'all something. Kumkum Bhagya had, even before all this, Kumkum Bhagya introduced me to a lot of songs. A few songs that I listen to this day, right? Because you know, in shows I like to put in Indian shows I like to put songs in the background, or they'll have the characters singing a song. So Allah Wadia is one of my favorite songs that Kumkum Bhagya introduced me to. Okay, I love that song, and I also love the theme song to Kumkum Bhagya. And I'm talking about season 1 Kumkum Bhagya. I'm not talking about, but this is an honorable mention. I can't even put this in my top 5 because Kumkum Bhagya is just this show has so much potential, but they continue to, by the way, they continue to drag it out because Kumkum Bhagya is still going on to this day. Kumkum Bhagya was on when I was in high school. And mind you, now I graduated college. And now I'm a graduate student. At this point, I feel like Kumkum Bhagya is still going to be on like after I graduate from graduate school for my master's degree. Okay? This show, okay, I don't even want to talk about it too much because it's just like there's no point in doing it. All I'm saying is this show had potential. Y'all need to watch it in the beginning. This is the actual English spelling to the show name. Y'all just gonna have to watch the beginning, and honestly, it's gonna get to a point where they drag it out and they're just doing this because in a way, and that's what I feel like it is. I just feel like at a certain point it didn't even become about the quality anymore. It was just quantity, and I felt like they were dragging it out for money. And I hate to sound like a mean person when I say this, but it's like I just hate when shows have so much potential and it starts out really, really good and really, really interesting, and then they just drag out the storyline just because. You know what I mean? And it's just because. It's like they have no more quality. They have no more content. They're just putting things together and putting it on TV. Maybe they're doing it for TV rights or something, or ZTV's asking them to go for long periods of time. But I don't even believe that, because it's like, if ZTV is willing to cancel previous shows and things like that off of just little things, I believe they could have canceled Gungun Bagya, no shade. So this is an honorable mention. Bangowali. This show was cute. Like, Ranjan is so cute. She is so cute. And Guduji, this thug, he was a whole thug in this show. Okay, stop playing with him. But listen, this show was cute. So she apparently in the show, she's a she has good fortune or something. So it's like, if she were to touch something, or if she's living in a house, like, everybody gets blessed. So there was her greedy aunts and uncles who used her a lot for her good fortune and her good horoscope. So they will always be using her to, like, bring them money or bring them something, like, so. And once she'll leave the house, like, you know, all her aunts and uncles, their businesses will start failing and things like that. And Gudu, her husband, was a villain at first. So I have to be honest, he was a villain. He was a thug. He was a criminal. They didn't like each other at first, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, they ended up loving each other, and I was standing for them. I was hoping that they would get together and love each other. And I was here for it. So, and this is an old show, so make sure it's called Bangowali. I'm gonna put everything in the description box below. Okay? Is that all? Did I talk about punarvivaah? Oh yes, I did. Oh, I forgot one more show, guys. Hold on. I forgot one more show. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. Oh, you see me? I have a clear line all over my thing. Jodhaakbar. This show. If y'all didn't watch the movie, okay, so this started off as a movie, and if this movie's on Netflix, by the way, guys, I recommend y'all guys go watch it. I love this movie. So the show's basically based on the movie, and the show, I'm gonna just let y'all watch the movie. But this is a good show. I loved it. You know, it had some really good story. Oh my god, the twists and turns that happened in this show, it was everything. There were, as the time went on, it became a little bit, kind of ridiculous at some points, but this was a good show. I definitely put it in my top. Do I already have, how many top 5s do I have? Let's look into it. Okay? Alright, punarvivaah. So punarvivaah was my top. Kasamsi. Yeah, top. So that's 2. Diliseti Avachan. 3. Kabul Hai now. Kabul Hai, I'm gonna put it honorable mention. Yahame Gargar Gili. 4. Kumkum Bagya, honorable mention. I can't even do that to myself. Bangowali. Do I put Bangowali as an honorable mention, or do I put it as a top 5? I don't know. Maybe. Should I put it? Okay. Bangowali top 5. It's the 5th one. So I'm gonna put Jodhaakbar as an honorable mention. But Jodhaakbar was a good show too. That's the thing. So I don't know. I'm indecisive right now. So tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. Tell me what's your favorite Hindi show, if y'all guys are fans of Hindi shows. I love this show. I love Kasabsi. I'm currently watching Kasabsi and punarvivaah, going back to back on it. It's just like, it's a part of my childhood, and it's any show that makes you want to hate a character or makes you love a character, that is a good show. You know what I mean? Is what I mean to say. So Tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what's your favorite Hindi shows, ZTV Hindi shows, so we can get into it. All right, bye, my Liptons.